already tell he's a good boy. Okay. Come on, sir. Come on, sir. Hey everyone, I'm Stephanie Vichinsky with Method Canine. I'm a dog trainer in North Idaho, and you're watching our Closer to Home series, where we pick up one lucky shelter or rescue dog and we give them a day worth remembering. Today we're gonna be picking up Axel from Better Together Animal Alliance, which is a shelter about an hour from us. He's been there about 4 months, and he's a high energy guy, high prey drive guy, and he desperately needs a day out. And the squeaking you're hearing in the background is some quality control going on. Anyway, we look forward to having you along with this episode. Stay tuned.
And we may get lost out in the waves. You get stuck and I don't know the way. And that's where you'll be again in my arms. Even weathered in deep water, never drift away. Even when I can't touch the ground, I know we'll make it back home somehow. Even weathered in deep.
Murphy's actually quality control. So he's going over all the equipment, all the toys. He's gonna be sampling the treats just to make sure that everything is up to par. He wouldn't want one of these shelter dogs to get anything less than 100% from us, so.
Oh no.
This item requires further inspection. This one might have to be confiscated. Hope said she has fat asthma. Oh, sun is starting to come out. Awesome.
I got the cheese.
You got the cheese, but are you breathing okay? 4 water bottles in there?
But you know something? Lifting my finger to press the alarm button. Whew.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
We're going to get Axel.
I could be a lighthouse in the fog, trying my best to guide you back to us. I know you're going through a lot right now. I know that life is upside down. Just put it on me.
Look at the 3 of us twinning.
What?
Wait, is it twinning when it's just, it's two, we're tripleting? Trinning? Trinning?
No, that's not a whole word.
Come on.
That's not a whole word of the day.
It should be.
Well, I can't come
You
up
can't
with
do it
stuff
on the
like that.
spot.
No, because it would be trinitization. See?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's tripletization.
Word tripletization.
All right, we're not letting Carrie be in charge of the words. I can't even repeat her words.
I just want to say bless you because it sounded like
Bless you.
Why you gotta treat yourself so heartless? I know you're going through a lot right now. I know that life is upside down.
Did you say what's wrong with my eye? I just love you so much, Carrie. Hi. I'm Stephanie.
Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. I'm Patty.
Hi, Patty. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Carrie. I've talked to you on the phone.
You have.
So, yep. And
Hi, I'm Hope.
Oh, hi, Hope.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Better Together.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Age before beauty.
So I'm Mandy Evans. I'm the executive director at Better Together Animal Alliance. We have been around since 1994. So we support our community through if people need help with surrendering their pet. They have the option of bringing them to our care facility or doing the home-to-home program. So the home-to-home program is all throughout North America. It was founded here, which allows pet owners to rehome their pets with support of a local shelter.
Yeah, which is nice because I know I mean, we never want to see pets rehomed, but it's nice if somebody has a support system along the way just to make sure that the dog is taken care of throughout the process.
Absolutely. I mean, volunteering is always great. Supporting us financially is amazing. We have a wonderful thrift store, so donating items to the thrift store or shopping at the thrift store, 100% of the proceeds come back to the work we do.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and a lot of our work is, you know, we will help animals here in the building, but we'll help over 5,000 animals in the community. Wow. And we serve Bonner Boundary and do some work in Kootenai. But we have a free food bank. We have the Pets for Life program. So we go door to door asking people if they have pets and how we can support them.
That's amazing.
So there's just a lot. We do spay and neuter here. We do free vaccine clinics. Like our whole being really is about supporting the human animal bond and uplifting that connection. Yeah. So that means anything we can do to keep a family together rather than separating them. So the last choice is to have to
just a powerhouse in the community.
Yeah, doing our best.
I love it.
To help as much as we can.
I absolutely love it. Well, can you tell us a little bit about Axel?
Axel is such a sweetheart. Axel, you will see, is this big, energetic, fun dog. His owner had a lifestyle change back in March that prevented him from providing Axel with his best life and needed to bring him into us. And we have thoroughly enjoyed having Axel here, but we know that Axel needs to be in a home.
Yes.
So Axel knows how to sit and stay.
Oh.
He gets really excited when he gets to go in a car. Loves car rides, and is generally really excited to meet people and kids. So not fearful.
Cute.
And then he really loves this one ball, which I will get for you guys.
Oh, awesome. Well, let's go meet him.
All right.
Okay, for the audience out there, I want you to type in the comments what breeds you think he is. What is he mixed with? Let's see how well you all know your dog breeds.
He loves it, so.
Nice job, son.
And he's got good basic manners.
Nice job, son.
Yeah.
We take this with us? We take this with us? Yeah? I'm gonna put it in my bag though, okay? So I can hold on to you in case there's dogs out there or anything. Well, thank you. See you soon.
Thank you so much.
Large and in charge. Large and in charge. He's not even ready for this. All right, let's go. You got to see where he came from in the shelter, and he's very blessed to have a shelter that's so well taken care of. He's very blessed to have so many dedicated volunteers. He's very blessed to have areas to play, but it's still not a forever home. He doesn't, get to be excited when his owners come home from work. He doesn't get to be excited to go out on the boat. He doesn't get to be excited to go camping. He doesn't get to be excited because, they brought a special treat home for him. He doesn't get to be excited to go to the pet store or to curl up next to the kids and watch a movie. He doesn't get any of those luxuries. So it's sometimes easy to think that these dogs are doing well, they're just fine where they're at. But the reality is they're good dogs that need homes. They're good dogs that would settle in just fine to quality homes. They're dogs that would love the opportunity to have a family, to have kids, to have, doggy brother and sisters that would love to have, trips out on the boat and trips to the beach and luxuries that many of these shelter dogs don't get. So if you're looking for a dog, this bad guy is available for adoption, but you also saw that every shelter that we go to, every rescue that we go to is overflowing with amazing adoptable dogs. This park is about a half an hour away, so it's going to be a good opportunity to let him settle in between, legs of this journey, just to make sure that stress doesn't build up and he actually has the opportunity to enjoy his day. So we're hanging out We're resting together, which is probably what I think he needs most right now, is a little bit of rest, a little absence of stimulation for just a little bit, because he gets very, very stimulated. Just having the opportunity to unwind that nervous system a little bit before we go and do anything else at the park. That's a goober. I don't think he's ready for this. I don't think he's ready. I'm gonna hold on tight.
He's already trying to come out right here.
He's still trying to go out the front door. I kid, he was actually pretty good on the drive. But we are here in one piece. I'm gonna get this boy some water, because he really enjoys panting. Sir, that's for later. That's for later. That's for later. We're gonna settle down a little bit first, and then we'll play with the ball, okay? I promise. I think you've got a little bit of an anxiety component that's making him seem a little higher energy than he is. All the more reason for us to kind of put the brakes on a little bit. He would love to come out here and just rip roar and play with the ball. I don't think that would be the best decision for him, because I don't think it's going to deplete the energy, and I think it's going to feed the anxiety, which is going to feed the energy, and we're just going to make this, you know, vicious circle. So I'm actually going to have him leave the ball over here, and we're going to just do a little bit of walking, because I don't want to strip him of movement altogether. If I strip him of movement altogether, he's got nowhere to funnel some of that stress, but I also don't want to let him just race right into these things, because he's already idling too fast. And that's going to push us further into anxiety rather than excitement and, you know, enjoyment. So I'm going to have him get rid of this ball, and then we're going to walk for a little bit just to take that stress level down. And I'm going to purposely make it boring, right? I'm going to purposely, we're just kind of meandering. I'm not going to let him get too interested in the environment. He doesn't need to be overstimulated right now. We're going to hit each leg of this journey bit by bit to make sure that when we get to the fun parts, his nervous system isn't so overstimulated that we wind up creating problems. So for my walking, all I'm gonna do is really, anytime that I feel like he's really tuned out from me, I'm gonna just turn the other direction. So he's tuned out, I'm gonna turn the other direction. He's tuned out, I'm gonna turn the other direction. And all I'm trying to do is just limit how many things he's trying to focus on all at once. I heard a psychologist say one time that anxiety is not the inability to focus, it's the ability to focus on everything all at once. And that's what's creating stress in him, is like the ping pong brain. So every time he tunes out, I'm just gonna go the opposite direction. I really wanna help him just learn to focus on a couple of things. Maybe me, maybe my leash, maybe the line that we're walking in, and just kind of settle him that way, rather than the butterfly and the bird and the squirrel and the people over there and the water and, you know, everything else that might be going on, rather than focusing on all of those things, right? Because this is what's going to lead us in the wrong behavioral direction. Okay, did our walking. Settled a little bit. Got some people and dogs over there, but we'll focus on those later. But we're settled a little bit. Gonna have another splash of water before we're gonna do a little bit of playtime. So play for him, I actually think I need to be a little bit more methodical about my play for him. So we saw back at the shelter, he's ball crazy. He's absolutely ball nuts. However, with a really high prey-driven dog, who's got a lot of ball drive, who's also more on the anxious side, who's very energetic, has a hard time settling down, truthfully, a standard game of fetch with a ball is probably something that I would avoid with this dog. And there's a number of different reasons. One, there are many stages to predation that we are not fulfilling. So you have the stalking, the scanning, the chasing, biting, the bite to hold, the bite to kill, celebration, dissection, consumption. These are all parts of predation. These are all the stages that predators go through when they hunt. And when we play, we're mimicking hunting. Sometimes when we get these dogs who are very ball driven, we get stuck in the rut of chase and bite, chase and bite, chase and bite, chase and bite, and just playing this fetch game over and over and over again. It releases a lot of dopamine. It really keeps the dog very energized. It keeps the dog going in a very cyclical loop over and over and over again. And there's not all that much interaction from the handler. So there's not a lot of conversations. There's not a big social component that goes on with it. So we wind up sometimes, if we just fetch with our high drive dogs all day long, we wind up with dogs that anytime we're not fetching, they feel anxious, right? Because their dopamine lowers, they feel anxious. They don't have a kind of a circular loop to repeat, they feel anxious. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play with him a little bit differently. I am still gonna play a little bit of a fetch game with him, but I'm gonna do it with a stuffed animal. And what this is gonna do for me is we are gonna fetch. Hopefully he still likes it and he'll actually go get it and bring it back to me. But the stuffed animal is gonna slow things down a little bit, right? You're not gonna just be chucking that ball over and over and over again. And another thing that it's gonna allow me to do is incorporate some more conversations and a little bit more of a social component where I can tug on it a little bit, or I can pet him with it. We can celebrate with it a little bit more. And it's not just this cycle of chase and bite, chase and bite, chase and bite, chase and bite, dopamine, dopamine, dopamine. We're actually going to be getting a little bit of oxytocin. We're going to be kind of balancing these hormones out a little bit more, balancing the nervous system out a little bit more, satisfying more stages of predation, and hopefully getting a calmer dog at the end rather than just constant games of fetch throughout the day. So he really wants that ball, but I'm going to try to push him towards the stuffed animal. And I might use the ball when we're down at the water, you know, do something a little bit more like that. But up here right now, we're gonna focus a little bit more on the stuffed animal and see how he does. Get it. Oh, nice job. Nice job. So he says, but this isn't the same dopamine spike that I get from the ball. I know it's not. Ooh. Oh, get it. Oh, good job, right? And he says, where's the ball? Where's the ball? That's my true fix. I know, but I also know that it's kind of pumping your brain in a little bit of the wrong direction. That's not to say we can never play fetch again, but right now I would love to do a little bit more of this. Get. Oh. So now we can be a little bit competitive over the toy. Oh. Get. Yeah. Which is very hard to do with the ball. We're getting more than just chase and bite, chase and bite, chase and bite, right? We're getting a little bit more of that celebration. We're getting a little bit more of that fulfillment of predatory instincts. I'm sorry, did I distract you? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it before you. Oh, you didn't even know. Oh. Nice job. Oh no, he's gonna get away. Oh, get a little tug. Oh, nice job. Oh, you're so strong. Nice. We can have more competition. I can let him win. I can celebrate with him. I can give him more fulfillment with this game than I can with that ball any day. Oh, I can build up his confidence too. Ooh. Oh. We're learning how to share resources. We're learning how to bond. So much more than just a standard ball game. Oh. A lot more interaction from the handler, so you're not just a bump on the end of the log. Ooh. Oh, so powerful. He's still thinking about that ball. But the pattern we're creating here, is significantly healthier. He's kind of looking at those people. Nope. Good. Nope. Good. The pattern we're creating here significantly healthier than if we were just playing that ball. We can work back up to that game, but right now it's not ideal. Nice, nice. And he was thinking about becoming reactive over there. I don't want that. I want to shut that off. Now we can watch the kids play and be peaceful. As we just did, a little bit of turning that head off, a little bit of disagreeing with him. Hey, we're not going to bark at these kids right now. They're just going to play just like you're going to play. So our hackles have come down, calmly observing. It's exactly what we want. All right, we're laying down. Had an opportunity to unwind, relax a little bit, shut off from our prey drive, catch our breath. We're gonna take another opportunity to have a nice drink of water. Okay, we're gonna go look for some hiking trails, see what we can find around here.
There's something you see in me, 'cause I see the same in you. I know that there's more than meets the eye, 'cause you light up my world tonight. So we should be floating to wherever we're going, 'cause if the sky is an ocean, we're going slow motion. Then we're going slow motion. Then we're going slow motion.
Okay, we made it to our destination. This is one of the most beautiful lakes in Idaho. This is Ponderay Lake. You know, we'll show you the skyline here, but it's one of the deepest lakes in Idaho. They actually do all of their military testing and stuff here because the lake is so deep, which means that the water is just crystal clear. It's gorgeous. And this is where he's gonna get to play today. I'm gonna throw my water shoes on because it's a little bit rocky, but we're gonna get out there and we'll see if we can play some ball here in the water. Oh boy, oh boy. The fun did not come out soon enough. He says, if the ball does not come out, I will make my own fun.
Oh, he spits it out. Good job.
Oh my word. All right, old man. Let's see. See what kind of swimming we got. So the shelter said that he has trouble dropping the ball. So a really easy way to get a dog to drop a ball is just to put pressure up on the leash like so. I'm gonna get him undistracted. I'm gonna put a little bit of pressure up and then I'm gonna take the ball. Yes. Woo! Nice job, nice job. You got some instant turnaround speed. It's impressive. He's part whippet. Whip it good. All right, we get him to drop the ball again here. Here we go. Nope. Make sure my line is ready. We don't need anybody getting tangled. You ever seen Deadliest Catch? We don't need to be getting tangled in no lines. There we go. Oh, good job, stud. Stud muffin. Get him to drop it again here. There we go. So now getting him to drop it is getting much easier. Nope, now we need to teach him a little bit of being a little bit respectful while I get my lines ready. There we go. He's a quick learner for sure. Very easy to please. are very eager to please, very driven. Nice boy. Nice boy. And he's got a real gentle heart underneath all of that drive. Perfect dog to go camping, fishing, hiking. Just needs to find the perfect home for him. We're gonna load a little pressure here, and we're gonna take the ball. Yes. All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching Axel's day out. We're gonna spend the last part of our day enjoying some duck weenies. Freeze-dried duck to end his day, almost like he caught the ducks out on the beach. To end our day, and who doesn't like a snack after swimming? If you folks are interested in adopting Axel or donating to Better Together Animal Alliance, I'm gonna include that link down below. And if you're interested in donating to the Method Canine YouTube channel so we can continue to do this for shelter dogs, or if you're interested in becoming a certified professional behavioral dog trainer just like myself and my staff, I'm gonna include those links down below as well. We thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day.